If you think about your remarketing traffic being 15, add a week to it, that's 22. Yeah, so that's how I have to think about this. Is my average time lag that I can defer from the type of audiences that I can identify instead of Google, what is going to tell me how much time I have before Black Friday. My thought process is it's always down to the time lag, which is why when I met with them yesterday, I built this with them on the call yesterday. Like we were like, hey, it was literally our first call. And so I was like, hey, here's what we're doing, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. I'm like, but we need to do this like now. And the reason why is I looked at this. So let's share my screen. So, and I'm going to kill the camera because Google apparently moves faster. As soon as I kill the camera, my freaking buttons started working again. All right. All right. So I looked at each one and I did this. Okay. When people know about you, time lag. All right. Let me do this from memory. 7 days when they know about you, 14 days when they may not have. So there's 7 days after they Google your brand. You're an average of 7-day time lag. Now, PMAX, that is new customer only, but doing half remarketing and Meta was 14. Now it's 15. So it's 15 days. So 15 days, that can only be extended when you think about this is inbound traffic, but also remarketing of warm, which means by virtue, if you're starting on Meta, you're probably more like 18 to 21. Now, the reason why you have a larger sales cycle here is because you're also using a subscription model primarily. How many times how long does a person have to kind of see an ad before they just sign up for the new subscription? If you're running singular purchase, like if I'm just selling coffee for $30, not a subscription for $30, your time lag is going to be shorter. So I looked at this and said, okay, if before Black Friday and Cyber Monday, I have to have the most amount of people warmed up that I possibly can. Usually before like 3 to 5 to 7 days before Black Friday. So Black Friday, thank God, is late this year. What is it, the 29th? Hold on.
29th, yeah.
Yeah. So Black Friday's on the 29th. So I basically have 28 days. So we just started hitting everything now because that 28 days is basically, if you think about your remarketing traffic being 15, add a week to it, that's 22. Yeah. So that's how I have to think about this. Is my average time lag that I can defer from the type of audiences that I can identify instead of Google are what is going to tell me how much time I have before Black Friday. If you have a 2-day time lag, shit, you can run this from basically, 12 days before Black Friday and then stop the day of Black Friday. But because I have 25 days or 24 days or 22 days, somewhere around there, I had to start this now, which is why I built a standard shopping forum ASAP. So I can get as much cold traffic, high intent consideration that I know Performance Max is going to beat them over the head with it. And I know their high spend Meta accounts are going to take 40% of all the traffic that I generate and also beat them over the head with it. And that's how I figured, okay, that's basically when we should start. So I usually use time lag as my indicator and think I don't really care necessarily about the campaigns because if I need to spend more, I'll just drop ROAS and then boom, I'm scaled to the moon. But scaling to the moon meant should I attract this many people this close or far away from Black Friday? And what are my other touch points I know will happen between then? And it's different for every account.
Gina here with Starter PPC. Happy Halloween. I am wearing my ghost earrings. I have my bats up. And because it's Halloween, we are in the depths of preparing for Black Friday and Cyber Monday, which begins the last Friday of November. So this